You guys, I'm so excited about this. I ordered this, I want to say, back in October, maybe November. It's been a while, so I hope it's as cute. I mean, I can't see anything yet. Fingers crossed it's as cute as what I think. We'll see. Oh, this is nice. Wow, this is really nice. Okay, really cute. Okay, let's go style this. Chic, very chic. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another vlog. In today's video, it is going to be a home update. As you can tell, I'm trying to switch up my intro a little bit, but basically we're going to be updating our space. I have some new things coming in the mail, which I'm really excited about, and just overall inching our way to the finish line of completing our home. I also wanted to give you all a couple updates. First update is the Butler'S pantry. I feel like if you've been following for a while, you've been along on this journey, you've been keeping up with the Butler'S pantry drama. Literally, we have been working on our Butler'S pantry for 1 year. We have officially hit the 1 year mark of trying to get this Butler'S pantry completed. You guys, I thought I was hiring like legit professional people, and I mean they are. I guess it just depends on like who you hire for your company and like who you get matched with like home renovations and stuff like that, because this company installed all of our cabinets all over the house. Every single drawer, every single cabinet, upper, lower, all in our house, they did before we moved in. So I thought it would be an easy job for them to do the Butler'S pantry, but it was not. I got matched up with someone, let's call him Charlie. I think I called him Charlie in the last video too, and he put me through the ringer. Like literally couldn't get a hold of him. Months would go by, no update. He ordered a piece, it came broken, he installed it, then he painted it by hand. It was streaky, it was peeling, it was not the correct cabinet. See how textured that is and how streaky the paint is? I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm disappointed in it. It was a hot mess, and I was literally talking to him in December. In December, he told me he ordered a new upper cabinet for the Butler'S pantry. I was like, okay, cool. This is gonna be what I need it to be. He's like, I know, sorry for the inconvenience. This is it. We only need one last cabinet for up in the pantry, and then we're good to go. Literally, I told him, I was like, then you'll never hear from me again. So I was really excited. I called back in January because it had been a month, which he told me it could take a couple weeks, but it should be in before the holidays. So I call after the holidays, call the company. Charlie no longer works there. Charlie made no record of ordering a new cabinet. So I'm kind of back to not square one, but I'm back to now, okay, how am I gonna get this cabinet? I keep calling and calling and calling. Even the manager, the company owner, I had his personal number. He was not even returning my phone calls. Literally, I had to go to the Better Business Bureau. You guys, I wish I was making this up. I wish I was making this up. I had to contact the Better Business Bureau and basically get information on how to report them, because I had already paid in full, which is really not good. Let this be a lesson, and I get it. In most instances, paying in full is like, oh my gosh, absolutely not. Like, and even I knew that. I know you don't hire random people, pay them in full, they're just gonna dip. You're not gonna get what you wanted. But this company already did our whole entire house. They're building houses in our neighborhood and using this company. So in my mind, I'm like, there's no way they're gonna like take my money and run. They work all throughout our neighborhood. They did our whole entire house with cabinets. They did our kitchen, our bathroom. You guys, it does not matter. Don't pay in full. But really, there was no other option. Like they said, they were like, no, you have to pay in full. Like, this is how we do things. So I just kind of went for it. So I had to contact the Better Business Bureau. I called them back threatening to like follow suit with like filing a claim. Then they got serious. I got in contact with a woman there. Shout out to Girl Power. Like, I told her, I was like, I wish I would have gotten you the first time around. She was like shocked. She was like, I cannot believe they put you through this. I'm gonna be fully in charge of it. Don't worry, like you don't need to like file a claim, like you don't need to move forward with that. I got you. So my cabinet is ordered, we have an install date, and I can finally wash my hands of this whole Butler's Pantry fiasco. Okay, you guys, and the second update is we are actually gonna be redoing our pantry. I'm really excited about this. If you've been following for a while, you know that Rob and I switched out the pantry ourselves. We built like custom wood shelves. It's basically 3 L-shaped shelves in our pantry, painted white. It looks really nice. However, she's a little bit wobbly, okay? We're not pros, we're not professional. We're just looking up like tutorials, trying our best, you know, trying to use the resources that we have to kind of make something Pinteresty, but she's a little bit wobbly. Even when we were done with the reveal and the pantry makeover video, there was a couple little, you know, hiccups. There was a couple little things that weren't 100% perfect. So we're gonna take down those shelves. We're actually hiring people to install the pantry. It's fully custom. I'm really, really excited. It's gonna be the same paint color as the cabinets in, well, when our Butler's Pantry is finished, as well as the kitchen. It's gonna look great. We're gonna have the same marble countertop. It's gonna be really professional. I'm so excited. I already ordered the hardware for it. We had one of their representatives come out and create like a digital, like a replica of what it's gonna look like. So I'm just really excited. We're gonna have like some pull-out trays at the bottom, shelves at the top, super aesthetic. I'm so excited. So I'll obviously be walking you through that. So yeah, you guys, I just kind of wanted to walk through some housekeeping. I'm gonna call this housekeeping, like just some updates that I can't actually show you because we're not actually like building something or designing something or decorating, but I still wanted to fill you in and not leave you hanging. So those are the 2 updates. That was pretty long-winded, I know, but with all that being said, if you wanna see how we update our house, you wanna see the new things that we get in, how we decorate, how we make it aesthetic, how we make our house a home, basically, then please just keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so I've been wanting to film this for a few days now and the rain just will not let up, but I still wanted to show you how our backyard is looking. We switched out the furniture, spruced it up a little bit. You saw in the beginning, we got flowers. So yeah, let's get a countdown in 3, 2, 1. Ignore that little pink car. Anyway, so this is what it's looking like. We got brand new furniture. I will have this linked down below. These 2 banana leaf trees I wanted to put in this pot, and I mean I did. It's still there, but it's not gonna stay there because it doesn't fit. I don't know if you can really tell on camera, but it's just a little bit too tall. So I have to find new planters, but just for the visual picture, planters that are bigger, and then I want to fill it up with like actual real soil. One of you all suggested that in one of my previous videos. I was asking what should I do with my pot to fill them up to make the trees look more real, and yeah, someone suggested just putting real soil in it, and I was like, that's genius. So I want to get new planters, but in any sense, I got a sofa, and then I guess this is technically like a love seat. Again, I'll link all of this down below, but I really like this. I think it looks so much more like cozier and just all around put together. I really like the coffee table as well. Technically, I think it's a little bit too high and it's kind of big for the 2 sofas, but it's fine. I still like it. It'll be functional for us. But you guys, how nice is this chair? I'm obsessed with this. This is a Walmart find, surprisingly enough, and I think it looks really, really good. Still have the tag down there. I need to cut that tag off and peel that one off. But anyway, I was just too excited to show you. I'm probably going to put like, I don't know, like maybe like a plant over on this side too, or maybe not. I just really like this. It's such great quality for Walmart. Like I'm actually shook. Like it's really, really nice, and it's like sturdy. It looks really good. I think it goes with the rest of the outdoor furniture. We had this poof already, so I just kind of kept it. Doesn't like truly match, but it's fine. It's nice to be able to put our feet up in this chair. It's so comfortable. Yeah, I just have a couple little side tables. We had these already. Our grass is a little bit patchy. It's still trying to grow in. And then if you've been following for a while, you know last year we did a whole backyard makeover video and we built the kitchen kids a playhouse with like lounge chairs. We sold them, we got rid of them because the kids just never played with them. They outgrew them, so we're like, why keep it? And then we planted our roses, so we're gonna have knockout roses pretty much all around that side of the house as well as over here. And yeah, I'm really excited. So these kid toys will probably end up selling as well. They never play with these things, so these won't stay, but I just wanted to come out here and show you like the furniture aspect, kind of what the backyard is looking like. I think it's really, really cute. The next step is going to be adding shade to this awning that we have, because during the summer when we first got this built, the sun was literally beating down on us and it was so uncomfortable. So we want to add a shade so that we can relax, be covered, not be like in the blistering sun. So that's the next step, but so far so good.